For the last year, 6IX9INE has disappeared from the world. 6IX9INE has been involved in a civil lawsuit from a 2018 robbery that he was involved in. The individuals in court are suing 6IX9INE, and documents claim that 6IX9INE told the judge he is so broke he's struggling to even get by. On March 13th, court documents from the case leaked. They state, and I quote, "I did receive large advances under the recording artist and merchandising agreements prior to my arrest. However, I do not receive any royalties under those agreements, either since my royalty accounts remain recouped. I've had to try to restart my career after my release from prison. I was out of the business for 2 years, which caused me to lose all of the momentum I had achieved before I was arrested. I may never reach the same level of success I had before my arrest. Also, because of the real-world issues affecting the world, the last couple of years, my ability to generate income from touring has been greatly reduced. Live concert revenue was a big part of the money I used to make as an artist. That is not the case now. I did not do any concert tours in 2021, and I have no concerts booked for 2022. My present income supports myself, my 2 children, and their mother, and my brother. My accountant, Justin Kobe, knows exactly what my exiting assets and sources of income are, and I rely upon my accounting for providing this court with that accurate information under a separate declaration submitted along with my defendant's pre-inquest submissions. Right now, I am struggling to make ends meet. I do not know if I will ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest and my career stalled. If the court awards the compensatory damages and damages sought by the plaintiffs at this inquest, it will surely bankrupt me in a way from which I will never recover, and hardship of the family members who rely upon me. Signed, Daniel Hernandez, otherwise known as Tekashi 6IX9INE. At the end of the court document, 6IX9INE's accountant Justin Kobe mentions the Gummo rapper's net worth is technically less than 0. Following these documents, this photo was attached to the court files, showing Tekashi 6IX9INE's summary of income and expenses for the year of 2018 to 2022. For the year 2020, you will see the $10 million deal that he signed following him snitching his way out of his prison sentence. In that record deal, 6IX9INE signed away all of the rights to his music. Looking at his balance sheet, 6IX9INE signed the rights to every song he has ever created. As in 2022, with no music being released, Tekashi 6IX9INE has only made $27,000. Meanwhile, his YouTube channel has generated 31 million views in the last month alone, which is an estimated 100 grand that is not being given to him. The robbery in 2018 begins with members of 9Trey and Tekashi 6IX9INE scouting out and following 2 individuals named Sakitha Wanzer and Kevin Dozier in New York City. The 2 individuals were robbed by members of 9Trey with the use of firearms. Meanwhile, Tekashi 6IX9INE filmed the entire incident from a nearby SUV that was parked down the street with the window down. The rapper and his crew mistakenly believed the 2 men were members of Rap-A-Lot Records, which at the time, 6IX9INE was having a lot of beef with in the music industry. 6IX9INE admitted he recorded the robbery during his time snitching in the courtroom against 9Trey. 6IX9INE claims it was his manager's idea. The 2 individuals involved are the ones suing Tekashi 6IX9INE for $5 million each, which he clearly doesn't have. 6IX9INE's bank account drained quickly after his release from prison. 6IX9INE hired a group of security called the Shadow Group. Now, this is a secret service security group of ex-SWAT, ex-military agents. If you need security, these are the guys you hire, but it comes with a price. It's been said to hire the Shadow Group for an entire year will cost you upwards to $1.5 million. But for Tekashi 6IX9INE's unique situation, with him rolling different to concerts, and everyone who lives the street life in New York City wanting to go after him, it costs him a lot more. Just to put it into perspective, 6IX9INE went to LA for 10 days a little under a year ago. Those 10 days costed 6ix9ine $100,000 for security, as not only do they provide on foot security, but they also offer vehicle security, which means you get a 24/7 driver and an armored vehicle wherever you want to go. It became so obvious that 6ix9ine couldn't afford this security anymore, as there was multiple instances of him being caught lacking outside with no security. A viral video started floating around the internet just a few months ago. In this video, you see 6ix9ine, he has no security or anyone with him. Allegedly, these are members of OTF running up on 6ix9ine while he was in his parked vehicle. Things didn't get too crazy, as once again, they were in the streets of New York. It's filled with law enforcement on every block. Here's the video that I was speaking about. So after this video went around online, a very concerning photo of 6ix9ine was then brought up in the thread. In this photo, you see 6ix9ine getting a cast put onto his arm. There was a second photo with it, but I'm not allowed to share it due to 6ix9ine having many bruises on his face. Theories came out about what happened a few weeks later. People put together that 6ix9ine for the last few months were posting memes about King Von's passing, and even posted selfies of himself wearing King Von's face on a t-shirt. He added a caption to it saying, "He really thought y'all loved him, he believed y'all. If he ain't slide for his brother who got hit in his head, then you thought different." Obviously, this being at Lil Durk for not doing anything for King Von's passing. Now, it's hard to say whether or not this was a retaliation from Lil Durk, but as 6ix9ine mentioned in this new case, that he is actually afraid of leaving his house. He's afraid of walking around in the streets of New York where he currently lives. This is due to everyone in the streets wanting to go at 6ix9ine for snitching on one of the biggest street teams in New York City. 6ix9ine stated that he only snitched because of what those men did to him behind the scenes, with robbing his money, his jewelry, and even doing things with his baby mama. After arriving home from snitching, 6ix9ine hopped on Instagram Live. He said, and I quote, "I'm sorry to my fans, to my family, to my mother. My family doesn't deserve that, and I'm sorry. But y'all are not gonna break me down like I did something wrong. Listen, I snitched, I ratted, but who was I supposed to be loyal to? If you can't be loyal to me out here in the free world, and you're messing with my baby mom while I'm on tour making us money for all of us back home, then how could I ever trust you? And if I did the time in prison, what makes you think that you would have held it down for me while inside of prison?" Now, that statement from 6ix9ine made many fans understand why he snitched, but it doesn't mean that it was a right thing to do, as 6ix9ine wants to remain in the streets of New York, live there, as that's where he's actually from. Anyways, it's been District Trending, and I'm ending the video here. I'm out. Peace.